Guru Granth Sahibji Vyakhya. Japji Sahib Pauri 3. Translation and explanation. By Sonia Sodhi.
गावे को तान होवे किसे तान.
Who can ever sing the complete strength of Almighty? It is beyond human power to describe the complete strength of Supreme Lord. It is beyond the strength of a person to sing or explain in words the strength of Almighty.
गावे को दात जाने निसान.
Who can ever sing Almighty's praises by comprehending all His obvious gifts? Some sing praises of the creations created by Almighty to explain His strength, as by speaking about His creations, the vastness of power of Almighty can be imagined, described, and understood. Further, the creations are considered by them as gifts and blessings of Almighty and therefore considered as the signs of Almighty. The Creator is not visible, but via His creations the evidence of the existence of Almighty are deciphered. In other words, when you sing praises of the creation, you are indirectly signing the praise of the Creator. This is one of the approach followed by some to explain the strength or the power of the Supreme Lord. However, this will still fall short, as no one has the power to describe entire creation that exists.
गावे को गुण बढ़ियाइयां चार.
Who can ever sing all virtues and praises of Almighty's? Some sing of His glorious virtues, greatness, and beauty. They follow this approach as a means to explain the strength and power of Supreme Lord to attain salvation. However, it is impossible for a person to be able to describe all the virtues and praise all the beauty and greatness of supreme power. Even the 4 Vedas have tried to describe this, but still the end is far beyond.
गावे को विद्या विखम विचार.
Who can ever sing strength of Almighty as a contemplation of knowledge? Some sing of knowledge obtained of Supreme Almighty through difficult philosophical studies. Some sing the glory of Almighty based on the wisdom acquired through the knowledge gained. Such people do difficult discussions on spiritual and philosophical topics to describe the supreme power. However, they still fall short, as the contemplation and compilation of all knowledge pertaining to Almighty is extremely difficult.
गावे को साज करे तन खे.
Who can ever sing strength of Almighty who creates from dust? Some sing that the Creator creates the body from dust, and then again reduces it to dust. According to Vedas, human body is considered to be made of 5 principal elements: air, water, fire, earth and space. Post-death, the body decomposes back to these elements.
गावे को जी ले फिर दे.
Who can ever sing strength of Almighty who enables the subtle body? Some sing that the Creator takes life away, and then again restores it. The Supreme Lord Almighty enables the subtle body to gain the power to carry the physical body around. In Vedas, the subtle body is referred as Sukshma Savior, and it is believed that the subtle body leaves one physical body to another by the command of Almighty.
गावे को जापे दिसे दूर.
Some think that Almighty exists within all and close, while others sing that He seems very far away and beyond comprehension.
गावे को वेखे हादरा हदूर.
Who can ever sing the strength of Almighty although it is seen and very obvious? Some sing that Almighty watches over us, face to face, and is omnipresent or ever present.
कथना कथी न आवे तोट.
No one is ever able to define limits of Almighty. There is no shortage of the scholars of divine knowledge who have narrated the Almighty's truthful thoughts and have discourses on His strength endlessly. But they have not been able to complete the narration.
कथ कथ कथी कोटि कोट कोट.
Millions upon millions offer millions of sermons and stories. Millions have narrated with millions of stories and descriptions, but no one has been able to complete the description of the form of Almighty or discover the limit of Almighty's praises and strength.
ਦੇਂਦਾ ਦੇ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਥੱਕ ਪਾਏ
The great giver keeps on giving, while those who receive grow weary of receiving. Almighty is such a bestower that He has been giving ever since the creation has been created. He keeps on giving without getting tired, though the receivers get tired of receiving.
ਜੁਗਾ ਜੁਗੰਤਰ ਖਾਈ ਖਾਏ
Throughout the ages, consumers consume. The entire creation has been consuming the gifts that Almighty has been giving since ages. Ages here refers to 4 yugas according to ancient Indian Vedas as Sat Yug, Treta, Dwapar and Kal Yug.
ਹੁਕਮੀ ਹੁਕਮ ਚਲਾਏ ਰਾਓ ਹੁਕਮੀ ਹੁਕਮ ਚਲਾਏ ਰਾਓ
The Almighty steers us to walk on the path per His command. The commander by His command is responsible for all the actions happening in this world, and everything happening in the world is per the will of Almighty.
ਨਾਨਕ ਵਿਕਸੇ ਵੇ ਪਰਵਾਓ
O Nanak, the supreme power remains in a blossom state, carefree and untroubled. Guruji says that Almighty stays always delighted and is free from all worries.